Thank you for tuning in to Investing Insights with Barry Burnett. This is not your average radio home show. We're here to present real estate investment principles for vital action ideas for entrepreneurial investors, individuals, you. Not institutional investors, banks, hedge funds, insurance companies. Real investors, self-starters, driven people. And tonight, the whole show is devoted to essential principles just for you. For your focus, for your dreams, for your futures, to make you stronger, safer, smarter. So let's look at the 7 Ds of real estate investing. No, not the Kathy Griffin D list. This is actually for your own good. So I know you're probably in the car, and as you drive, you're not going to be reaching for a pen. Let me just tell you, the 7 Ds are describe, design, discover, deliver, debate, direct, divest. Now, since you caught that and you wrote them all down, describe means describe your desires, your heart's ambition, your hopes, your dreams. Design a path that will not destroy you or your family or your soul while you're trying to stay within your own personal wheelhouse. Plan based upon the Shakespearean quote, "To thine own self be true." Discover what doesn't work, what might work, what probably will work, and what really works best for you. You can use 2 things for your best investment methodology. One is other people's experience, and the other is other people's money. You can always leverage those things best, because as we often say on this show, experience is what you get when you don't listen. And that can be very awkward, and it can be very painful. So we're going to help you with things that may help you progress. We want you to be in concert with your spouse, your family, and any partners you may take on, because their decisions really matter. If you're dealing in a discovery scenario on your investment portfolio and you run into conflict in the emotional side, you will have conflict in every single stage. And that's not a good investment. That's more like a crash and burn experience, and you don't want that. So let some people come together, not pull apart. When we're looking at deliver, you want to deliver a solid choice to purchase, a solid choice how you want to operate your portfolio. You want to stay on your own personal path. Debate how to make your property your own, whether you want to improve it, alter it, completely reshape it, or simply refinance, remanage, find new tenants, operate it just to your own pleasure. Direct your property towards your objectives, fulfilling your personal dreams, your own destiny, shaping your property continuously and constantly toward your desires. Divest your property according to your own plan. Do you have heirs? Do you have a trust? Do you have exchange plans? Do you have an exit strategy? How do you plan on fulfilling that? Because frankly, as an investor, there's got to be an exit strategy, or it's not an investment, it's just a gamble. You don't want the probate court to decide how your future would be played out based upon everything that you've worked so hard to gather, and then somebody who doesn't even know you spends all of your money with the government or some other way. If you've just tuned in, this is Barry Burnett, your host of Investing Insights with Barry Burnett, on Talk Radio 790, part of the nationwide real estate radio network, with more than 180 shows on the air in 40 major markets. And this is the only one focused on investors and investment properties. So please sign on to barryburnett.net. That's barryburnett.net, BarryBurnett.net. With your questions, if you're looking for specific answers or you want introductions to top professionals dealing with the law or trusts or tax or CPAs, or maybe you want superb vendors, lenders, a plethora of other options. Plus, every time you register, you have entered for a chance to win 2 fabulous dinners at Malbec Argentine restaurant in very chic Toluca Lake. We're delving into the 7 Ds of investing, and we're talking about describe. Describe for yourself what you really like. Figure out why. How does it fit for you? How does it fit for your spouse and your partners? Can you handle the investment emotionally as well as financially? I know people who have inherited spectacular properties, but they're not spectacular for them. They're completely mismatched emotionally because dad collected industrial properties and the heirs don't understand industrial, have no idea how it operates. They're happy to cash the checks, but they don't really have any say in the management, and that's probably not a very good idea. So they may want to rethink. So you want to describe what you want out of your investments emotionally as well as financially. Some folks look for location, others look for a type of property. If you want a bread and butter, clip the coupons, collect your money, don't think about it, go on vacation kind of investment, that describes some totally different investments than others. Some people are looking for value adds. For example, they see a little strip center that has a number of vacancies and they think, oh, I can so do some great things with that. I was thinking about my hair salon and I can put the hair salon in this location and it's got great light for a painting studio, or I can move my business in and have a lot of people paying to help me cover my rent and mortgage to run my business. So you can be a value add or a fixer or an operator. Maybe you just want a small apartment building and you want to just run a bread and butter operation where regular folks just live regular lives. They're not looking for high end. They don't need a tremendous amount of care and not a huge high touch operation. Now, I've got friends who own extraordinary exotic properties, oil and gas wells. I've got a friend who owns a water reservoir, and he leases his reservoir space to a water district. The guy's making unbelievable amounts of money on, who would think, a water reservoir. And I've got friends who have hangars on small airports dotted around the country, especially the small little hangars in West Texas and North Central Texas, where you don't end up running into a huge amount of trees, but you need to land your plane and you need to put it up for the night. Well, this is a great investment. What if you want something really crazy like the cash flow from a parking lot? Parking lots are huge investment returns, and all you have to do is make sure you collect. Now, in this environment, you've got a lot of things that if you describe your options for yourself and you can emotionally fit them together with your financial needs, you've got a very bright future. If you've just tuned in, this is Barry Burnett, your host on Investing Insights with Barry Burnett on Talk Radio 790 KABC. We will be right back.